I've been walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. Walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. Lights, camera, action in the city, yeah, we poppin'. You can ask around, we been the main topic. The way that we be driving foreign whips in the exotic. No, this ain't no 6-speed, we moving supersonic. The way that I done moved around the bay, this shit amazing. Sunny weather and beaches, so no, I ain't complaining. I been cruising through traffic and I know how to lane switch it. You don't want no problems with me, cause I go ape shit. Yeah, till I die, you know I'm on that bay shit. Always gon' hold it down and I ain't with that fake shit. I'ma keep it real till the day that I die. For my soldiers dead and gone, that's why I'm touching the sky. That golden gate gon' take you to the jungle, baby. I got love for my hood, cause they really made me. Suited up on the daily like I'm in the Navy. So salute me on the real, don't even try to play me. I've been walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. Walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. You already know that I got love for the two. If you speaking on my hood, then I can't fuck with you. Keep my circle small, man, I only got a few. Can't hang with too many niggas cause they gon' switch on you. Had to bounce back, double up and got my money right. When we took that loss, I told my brother we gon' be alright. Never worry about what them haters say, cause them niggas really sippin' on that haterade. From the Golden State, Splash Brothers like me, Stephen Clay. It's a celebration, bring the money in the candy lace. Now I'm really up, I'm feeling good today. The praise we paying off cause we been praying for them better days. I remember we was down bad. Now we counting up, we got that cash. On the 101, we been racing to the bag. All gas, no brakes, 150 on the dash. I've been walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. Walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child.
We are extremely pleased that you are here on Get With The Program podcast with MAYBEE and Freedom. Yes. Our special guest, Ezekiel. That would you like to go by your stage name?
Yeah, we can go by
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I need to start using that. This is my first time doing something like this. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's your first interview as an artist?
Yes.
Nice. Awesome. We are honored to be your first interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, as an artist.
I'm honored to be here.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Congratulations on your... So is this a single or is this a whole album?
This one was a single. I dropped a whole album. That was my first release ever. It was 8 songs. And it had my dad was on that album too. Goosebumps.
I think I've heard that song.
Yeah.
And you're good. You have a good voice.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're doing an amazing job. What you over there doing, MAYBEE?
Making sure I look good.
I think you didn't notice something when you walked in.
Oh shoot!
You didn't notice it?
I was trying to focus on where to look because I didn't know where the cameras was gonna be. So, my bad. Dang,
you walked in and didn't even know it was there, huh?
Hey, I like that. That's super cool, man. Thank you, Dad. For real. Thank you.
I love you.
Okay, wow. Man, I need to. I can have that, right?
Yeah, that's yours.
That's me.
That's all you.
Man, check me out, man. Bass time.
Aww.
Thank you. I feel like a celebrity right now.
You is a celebrity right now, bro. For real.
It's cool. I never done nothing like this.
Yeah.
Never done nothing like this.
Well, welcome to this show, man. For real. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you deserve it. You making me proud. So when you're making your daddy proud, and your mama proud, and your grandma proud, and your brothers and sisters proud, your aunties and uncles proud, yeah, these are gifts, and I'm gonna share every gift that I get with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna share, this world with you because it's ours to have.
For real.
We're gonna take it by storm.
Yes.
Piece by piece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
For sure.
Yeah, your song is dope. I love it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I wrote that. When did I write that? I kind of wrote that when I moved back home from Utah. Oh, that's why I got the hat.
Oh, that's why you got the hat? The Utah hat? Yeah.
So you went to University of Utah?
Yeah, I did. It's all good. I might go back.
How did you get there?
I was in high school at Antioch High School, and I was playing football, so I was kind of hoping for a football scholarship, but that didn't come, and then the University of Utah offered me an academic scholarship.
Nice.
And I was also dating a girl out there at the time too. So.
Okay. You had a little incentive to go.
So I went out there. I liked it a lot. It was really cool. It was quiet, different from California for sure.
Yeah.
But I just knew it wasn't home, so I had to come back home. I missed my
no place
family.
like home.
Yeah, no place like home.
So you wrote this song when you came back from that experience.
Yeah. Well, actually, I wrote it more recently, but I wrote that like about that whole experience. So yeah.
Okay.
But I felt like I wrote it back then.
Yeah. That's dope. I heard a little something about your dad surprising you.
With which one?
Something about Utah.
Oh yeah, my dad. Yeah. So yeah, definitely my dad.
Can you tell us that story?
So yeah, I went up. So when I moved to the University of Utah, I was living in the dorms. I was going to live in the dorms, and I was expecting just my grandparents and because I was living with my grandparents at the time, and I was expecting them to just take me up to the school with my brother, and I believe my little sister went too. But when we got there, my dad was there.
And it sounded familiar, then you came around the corner. And I was like, who's that black guy? But then in process, I was like,
I was eating at the restaurant and my dad popped up. I think that's how it happened right there. Yeah. He just popped up like at the restaurant we were eating at. It was crazy.
I had it all planned out.
Yeah. So your dad likes to do surprises.
He does. I like nothing against my dad, but I did not think he was gonna show up for that. At the time, it's just it just wasn't. It didn't happen that often. So,
right.
So, but he did come to all my sports and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
What was your position you played in football?
I played linebacker and a little bit of running back. Not very much.
He was raw.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually used to sing in church. I was on the worship team.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool. I did that for like how many years?
You did it for a couple years now.
Yeah, I feel like it was a couple years.
It was cool going to see him perform up there at church.
I love that.
And to see my son actually worshiping a God.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that was cool. Yeah. That was cool, man. It was really, really awesome.
It's beautiful to see your kids have a faith,
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
Sure.
You still go to church?
Nah.
It's okay. You don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God.
Yeah, I do pray though, and I do believe in God still.
Good. Yeah. Wonderful. I love that. Ooh, he's got the glasses off. Oh, shoot. Are pigs flying? What's going on?
Are pigs flying?
Oh, my goodness. What the heck?
I rarely ever take my glasses off.
I know. I see. I'm watching.
This is a special moment here. A lot happening.
I gotta connect with my son. You know what I mean? I gotta connect with you.
Yes.
I gotta connect with MAYBEE on this one.
This is a special moment. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you just being open and like just coming, driving down here or over here, up here, whichever way it is. Yeah. That was cute. You're like, I can have that?
You're taking that home, huh?
That's yours.
That's all you.
One day I hope that goes like,
that's going
goes really big.
So. It's going somewhere.
Oh, it is. It's a really good song. You have a great voice. I love the name. I mean, and I think a lot of people from here will love it too because, I think most people that are from the Bay Area represent that and they're proud of it. So
that's why I wrote it too. Yeah. That's another reason why, because I was hoping because I was trying to find a way, like, how can I connect with people in my community?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like just the Bay Area, like I don't know, maybe not everybody's moved out of the Bay Area and tried to come back and like realize that this is home, like I did. But I feel like if you're from the Bay Area, you just know that feeling like the Bay is home. So that's why I wrote like Bay Child. We're a Bay Child.
Absolutely. My daughter lives in North Carolina now. She's been there for almost 4 months. She'll be home this coming up week to visit for 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
And she's like sending me videos of her dancing to like Bay Area music. She's ready to get hyphy. She's preparing herself. So it is. We have a whole culture here that is unique from anywhere else in the world. And so you're absolutely right. I love that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So Dad, do you have a gratitude list you want to throw out there?
Oh yeah. I'll start off by being grateful.
Okay.
I think it's very important. We start off the show every time, son, with a gratitude list.
Okay.
And what that looks like is what you're grateful for today. And Yeah, so I'll start it out. So I'm grateful for another day sober. It has been a beautiful journey. The relationships that are restored because of me being clean and sober, having all my children in my lives, in my life, and the gifts that recovery has brought to me have been insurmountable. Like I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know you guys are reaping the benefits, right?
Definitely.
So it's been for me, it's been an eye-opening experience, and I never want to trade that in for anything. So
Sure.
grateful for you, maybe
Thank you.
for always inspiring me, always pushing me to, keep doing this because I know that this is the path for me. I know that this is what God has called me to do, and I am grateful for the phone call I got as soon as I walked in here. JP, if you're out there, JP, thank you for that amazing phone call coming from another brother. That meant everything to me. He told me that he just watched episode 8 and how that made him feel as a black man, watching another black man help, bring out these things up to the, so everybody can hear about and see.
Bring things to the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About where we were, where we're at, and where we're going, basically, as black men. And especially coming from underserved communities, the gifts that this is all bringing towards us. So, yeah. I'm also, the last thing I'm grateful for is my, I'm gonna say I'm grateful for my mom. I tried to call her the other day. I think she might be kind of sick right now. The last I heard. So I'm grateful for her. I love you, Mom. If you're ever watching this show, just know that you are one of the reasons why I do this too. I love you so much. And I can't wait to come out on there, fly down there to Louisiana and see you.
Love you, Grandma. We coming. We coming. We coming.
Aw,
So,
I love that.
Yeah, what you grateful for, maybe?
Oh, man. I am super grateful that Ezekiel is here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to have our children on the show.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have teenagers. And so I was just telling my cousin this morning, like how amazing it is to be a mom right now.
Yeah.
Because just the way like you guys turn into your own person and we get to be right there for that and be sober and like experience it all, it's just priceless. Like it makes me emotional almost every single day. So I'm really grateful to have you here and be able to see you and your dad interact with each other, and especially about music, because I know you both are super passionate about music.
Yes,
So that's amazing. I'm super grateful for discernment.
Hey.
Like so much lately, and I'm understanding more and more every day, like what exactly that means, and practicing that and being aware of the gift that it is, because I think sometimes when things happen in life, like spiritually, if you have that good understanding, you can move differently without taking things personally, without feeling like you need to judge someone, without feeling like you need to judge yourself, and it's just super important to me when I used to not even really even understand what that meant. So just like the understanding of it, and it just pops up like in my head constantly all the time, or in conversations with people, or whatever. So I'm really grateful for that. Super duper grateful for, again, all the challenges that like life has been throwing at me, because I'm able to sit and reflect and use the tools that I have been given in the really hard experiences that I've already had in life, and practice those and also be of service to other people. Because I know that, like, I feel like I'm 38 years old. Up until like a year ago, I would say, I feel like that whole chapter of my life was just like hard stuff, one thing after another. And then I feel like now I'm getting to use all of those hard things in my new, like, not so hard chapter of my life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it's really fun to just kind of sit back and watch me do my thing in a way. Like, I don't know, it's just really cool. I'm really digging life right now, and just like the unfolding of everything.
Hey.
Definitely.
Also really grateful for my little brother. He just turned 18 yesterday.
Happy birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Yeah. We're 20 years apart. So excuse me, we didn't grow up in the same house. So
Okay.
there's like a disconnect a little bit there because we didn't grow up together. I'm like, old enough to be his mom, basically.
Yeah.
But
How does he feel about that?
I don't know how he really feels about that. Yesterday we went to dinner for his birthday, and I told him, I was like, I was the first one that even saw you when you were born because my mom had a C-section, and I videotaped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was telling him like what happened. He's like, ew, stop telling me that. He's like, you weren't the first one. I'm like, ask mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, who was the first person that saw me? And she's like, Miranda. She videotaped
Yeah.
your birth. And I didn't think I would even be able to do it because it's like all this blood and everything, guts and
Wait,
everything.
you
I don't know if I
videoed
could do
the whole process?
The whole process.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. So I never thought, first of all, that I even have a little brother. And then for me to be so much older than him. And then now, like, he's this young man who I'm finally getting to bond and connect with. Like, I've gotten to take him to school a lot recently. So I'm really grateful for our relationship blossoming. So
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. Thank you. I could go on and on, but it is your turn now.
Oh yeah. How many do we have to list?
Whatever you feel like. It doesn't
Okay.
mater.
I'm gonna list like 6 more.
Yeah,
I mean-
he has
I started off a little square, but
he
you know what I
has
mean?
sidetracker syndrome. We both do.
It's all
But his
good.
is
It's
like
all good.
really bad.
I kind of do too.
You do too?
A little bit.
Okay, it just runs in the family.
So yeah, so whatever you grateful for.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm grateful that my car is running. That's the
Yes.
that's not the only thing I'm grateful
Yeah.
for. But I had to fix my car this past weekend with my neighbor. So I'm grateful that I was able to do that and save some money. So that's one.
Yeah.
thing. I'm grateful that I was able to get here today because I was really worried about this.
Aww.
So now I'm good.
We would have made sure
Yeah.
you got here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm grateful to be here. This is like I've been looking forward to this. So
Yeah.
Aw.
I've been looking forward to come talking to you guys and
Yeah,
getting
thank
some game, getting some knowledge.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to you coming as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. What else I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for my grandma. I got to see her this week. It's been a while.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, grateful
Hey,
for
Michelle.
my grandma.
Hey,
Yes.
Michelle.
And everybody, my whole family. I love everybody. So
Yeah.
I'm just grateful
Aw.
for life, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
What a great young man you have here as a son.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank him.
No, seriously. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, God, you did a
thank
good
you.
job with Ezekiel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us how you got your matter
Yeah.
of fact, let me stop. Pause. I got a couple more gratefuls.
Okay, come on, bring him on. Let's go.
hit the break.
All throughout the show. But that's good though.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, that's probably one of the biggest ways that your dad stays sober is reminding himself what he's grateful for.
For real.
Paul Odlin, one of my really close friends, one of my mentors.
Okay.
Really grateful for you. He had just lost his mom recently,
Hmm.
and the way that he got through that and is getting through that with so much grace has really shown me that anything is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like that anything is possible. When you lose a parent and you stay sober through that,
Yeah.
that is one of the biggest joys in the world to experience. And I wasn't able to stay sober when I lost my father.
Mhm.
You know, so I understand right now how important that is.
Yeah.
You know, and so it was just, one of the things that I didn't mention is I'm grateful for the fact that I have a crisis plan in place.
Mm,
Right?
that's huge.
If something happens to someone that I love or someone really close to me, one of my kids,
Mhm.
anything, I have a crisis plan in place. And I know exactly what I'm going to do,
Dang, that's good.
who I'm going to call.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things I'm grateful for is the person who told me to prepare because tomorrow's not promised.
Mm,
It's deep.
Right?
that's amazing.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah, it's not.
Something could happen to one of us as we walk out of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Right, as we leave here. This is why I try to make it the best of whatever moment that I'm doing right now. I'm
Yeah.
going to make the best of this damn moment.
For real.
And I have my son here. I have my co-host here. Like, you guys are amazing people in my life, and I love you so much. And this
you
is
more.
why I push. I'm telling you, because many times I was told I wouldn't amount to anything, and you know.
Yeah.
And when you're told these things at a young age, when you wouldn't amount to anything, you start believing it.
Yeah.
You start believing it, and that's something that every time I got close to success, I pulled away, I backed away, and no one even, I didn't realize what my true powers were. I didn't realize it till later.
Yeah.
And then I thank God for it every day. And you guys are going to be reaping the benefits as you still are. And that's why I love you so much, and thank you for coming to the show today.
Love you
Super
more,
grateful that you was able to make it.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right,
For real.
You're so awesome.
Yeah.
He almost tried to back out of this.
He did? He was gonna cancel on me?
Why you gotta
No,
tell
not this episode.
Oh,
like
okay.
this whole thing. No,
Oh, really?
because he got scared.
Dang. You did?
okay, though.
I didn't know that.
It's okay.
So
You want to tell him?
No,
we'll say that for another trip. But
we'll tell you that in private.
Let's get on with this interview, y'all.
Yeah. No, but I just have to say I'm really grateful that he didn't. I'm grateful that he calmed the freak down.
Yeah.
We catching ourselves a lot lately.
Good job.
Good job.
God is
Good
really
job.
working on us.
Yeah, he is.
I
I don't know if I cursed in my grateful list. Did I?
don't think so.
Well, if I did, Satan, I rebuke you.
God forgive him.
Yes.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
No, but I'm grateful that you did not throw in the towel, because I mean, since we've had because we had a couple really hard weeks, really hard, where we were just going at it, and we were just are we gonna do this anymore?
Yeah.
And we got through that, and it's made our friendship stronger. It's made our show better. It's made everything 1,000 times better.
Oh, yeah.
So
sure.
and everyone keeps saying, I think any real success story or any real good thing in life, you have to have some kind of crap happen
Definitely.
for it to just be great.
I feel like it makes you appreciate it more.
Yeah, I
really
definitely
does,
appreciate it more. I appreciate him more too,
Yeah.
because we went through some hard
Appreciate you.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All this love and appreciation. So, how old were you when you first realized that you wanted to do music?
I think I was really young, actually. My dad used to make a lot of music when I was younger, and he would play songs in the car that he would make.
His own music in the car?
Yeah, his own music. And I was like, I want to do that too. And then,
Okay.
you hear rappers as you get older, and you want to kind of be like them. So
Yeah.
I was young when I knew I wanted to do music, but then as I got older, I started playing sports. It kind of took my time away from music, so I couldn't do it as much. And then now, being out of sports and everything, I feel like I have the time to put back into it. So now I'm trying to take it a little more serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first got in the studio and recorded a song, or just messed around or whatever, or wrote a song?
I want to say 11 or 12. I think it was with my dad, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was at the Legion, maybe. That was the first time I was really in the studio.
Okay.
It was at the Legion, and we made I feel like we made a remix to
I
the
think
song.
we did it was me, you, Tay Weezy, I think. And was Tay Weezy the other day? I think he was.
Yeah, but at that time, I don't think I did a collaboration with them yet, because we got something that's coming up.
Yeah.
Me and Tay Weezy got some heat coming. I'm telling you, me and Tay Weezy got some heat.
Who's Tay Weezy?
It's my cousin, but
Okay.
my dad. He used to be in my dad's stop program too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was
Have
one of
you-
the graduates.
Yeah.
Have you been a part of the STOP program at all?
I went through. I wouldn't say I went through the whole program. I feel like I was kind of part of it because I did the music video and I performed at one of the events. So
He was more advanced.
Okay.
So he didn't really need to go through all the stages, pretty much, of the songwriting phases and stuff like that. He was already pretty much really advanced through the whole process.
Okay.
And I think that's probably because he had his dad with him all the time, who was teaching him how to write
yeah,
metaphors.
he was watching you.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Well, you naturally picked up the talent that your father has. I think all of what I have seen so far, all of your kids have some talent from you, because your dad has so many things that he can do. I saw that your younger brother can draw really well, like your dad.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good. He can draw. He drew a skeleton the other day. I was
Yeah,
like,
did you
it
see
looked
it?
like the Ghost Rider to
Did you
me.
see
It
it?
looked tight.
yeah.
Yeah. He sent me a picture of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you and your brother close?
Excuse me. Yeah, we're real close.
Okay.
We grew up together. We shared rooms together, bunk beds and all that. So
I used to get hella mad when they used to fight.
Really?
Yeah.
real.
Why is it annoying?
Oh my God. When you watch your kids grow up together as teenagers It is crazy.
Yeah, and I was bigger than my little brother. My little brother was real small, and I was kind of fat at the time. So like, I was kind of like a big bully, and my dad didn't like that.
He's getting bigger now. He's like as tall as you now.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's bigger.
Oh, he's
than
taller.
me now.
He's taller than
Yeah.
him now.
I still knock him out though. Nah, I was just playing. I was just playing.
Jay,
So-
Jay, you hear that?
You. That's crazy. You.
Hey, and they both love boxing too. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, they be squaring up.
Oh, well, hey, you guys got to know how to fight.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tell them where they learned that from.
From my dad, he was on Ghetto Brawls.
Oh
I don't know if he told that on the show yet.
Lord.
Did he say anything about that
I
on the
don't
show
know.
yet?
He's told me a bunch of times. That's hilarious. Now you're gonna have to throw up a little picture of that
I will.
in,
Yeah,
the,
put
in
that
this
on there.
episode.
I'm on the front cover of the DVD.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He told me. Oh my.
It's a
bad.
part.
Go
It's a
ahead.
part of his story.
Well, I just remember my dad telling me like one of the prison guards asked for his autograph.
OMG.
He did too. I wish I had his name.
So
right
did he
now.
recognize you like off the rip, or you were talking about it?
I was in San Quentin State Prison,
Mhm.
and he came to my cell. He said, "Man, I know you from somewhere." Language, but you don't know me.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Yeah, I do, man." He goes, "You on the front cover of a DVD, bruh." And I was like, "I'm on the front cover of a DVD." And he goes, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm gonna bring it tomorrow, and I'm gonna slide it under your cell door. And if you sign it, I'm gonna send you anywhere in the prison you want to go."
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. And so he did.
Oh man, I got shot up out of West Block so quick.
Hey, you know, we give San Quentin a lot of promo.
Yeah. Hey,
Like it's somewhere to really go.
Hey. And then when I saw myself on the front cover of that DVD, I was like, "Who the hell did this?" You know, it was a trip. It was a trip.
So you didn't know until he told you about that you were on the
I
cover.
had no idea.
Oh my god, what a way to find out.
Here's a guy that's out there getting paid off my face on the
Mhm.
front cover of his DVD.
Did
and
you
I
get your cut?
Hell no. I tried to chase that fool down when I got out. I got an attorney and all the stuff. And every time we got close to him, he'd move.
Wherever you are, we're gonna find you.
We're gonna find you.
Freedom needs
I want
his
my
cut.
money. I want my
He
money.
needs his residuals.
I need my money. It says you're a multi-millionaire smash hit.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, they made millions off that thing.
We're
My
gonna-
face is nationwide.
We're gonna find you.
My face is nationwide.
On your side.
Y'all look up Ghetto Brawls. I'm on the front cover. Yeah, I want my money. I'm coming.
Oh my gosh.
I want
Okay.
my money. Quit
Okay.
playing with my money.
So boxing.
My kids gotta eat. Yeah, yeah. You playing around? It ain't funny no more. I'm gonna get you.
That is not a threat. It's a promise.
I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write a song about you.
Ah.
Stealing people's faces, putting them in different places.
Finding out when he was in small spaces.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I should be a rapper too.
Hey.
you guys.
That's funny.
We can all write the song together.
Man. The freestyle is like, it's not off the dome. Like maybe
No.
they wrote it and it's just freestyle to them. That's how I feel. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's
I
true.
always thought freestyle was like just straight off the head. Like,
Yeah, I did too until
Yeah.
I started doing music, and then some people told me I don't know.
okay, all right, all right.
So yeah, I do have a freestyle, I guess you could call it, but I don't know if the language is a little too much for the
So
show.
we don't have to do it.
Well, okay, here's the thing. Don't think you can't be yourself or say what you want to say. Me personally, I'm working on my cussing because God has been calling me to do that.
Yeah.
It's hard for me because I cuss like a sailor.
Girl, what?
I cuss like a sailor. If you watch the first 6 episodes, I'm cussing up a storm. Mother effer this, bi that, shit this. I mean, it is. But God has been telling me to work on my cussing. So,
Oh, wow.
and you know, I'm human.
God-
I'm not perfect. I
God's
slip.
telling me to put my shades back on right now.
You better not. Maybe saying not to. God told me to tell you no. He said, reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself.
We want to see the real you.
Yeah.
Do you know your father has not worn his contacts in 5 months?
That's a record.
That's
That's
a what?
a record.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
used to. I remember he used to sleep with his contacts in.
Oh my God.
He did.
For real?
Yeah.
Freedom.
we would wake up, his eyes would be all red, and we wonder why. But then it's like, oh, you fell asleep.
No way.
Yeah.
Why?
My eyes used to be like, what'd you say, Noah?
It'd be hecka red. Like when you wake up in the morning, it's just bloodshot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just did it.
All right.
What's that?
Oh my
Very
gosh. Okay. Anyway. I think there was a B or something. I don't know.
All right, we got it.
Okay.
All right.
What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about you first doing music, writing your first song, getting in the studio for the first time.
Yeah. First time in the studio.
First time in the
At
studio.
Legion.
Okay, and then the first time you performed was recently, right?
Yes, the first time I performed, it was at what was it called? It was actually like the Bikers and Baddies cookout. I thought it was gonna be like a show,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still so grateful for the opportunity. But I just like it was a cookout kind of event. But I'm glad, like I'm super glad I did it because I like that prepared me for the next show that I did on Juneteenth. And yeah, I feel like that was a good show. Like for my first time, I was still out of breath. You know, I was working on trying to get my breath. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Like I feel like people enjoyed it, and I felt like the energy was there. So yeah, it was fun.
Do you work out?
Yeah, I do now.
That'll help.
used
Yeah,
to
that'll
not.
help with your performance for sure.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
was up there winded.
Yeah.
I was sweating. If you look on TikTok, my videos are on there. I'm sweating in the video.
You know what would be helpful too? Like if you go running or when you're working out to like talk to somebody on the phone or like practice your music, you know, while you're working out because that'll
I heard
help
that.
your lungs too.
Yeah, somebody told me to do jumping jacks.
Yeah.
while I'm performing my
Yep.
song or something like that.
Yep, because that gets your heart rate up more than anything. Jumping
Yeah.
jacks, running. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can call me and tell me, hey, Dad, I'm pissed at you because of this and that from my past, and you wasn't here. And
Nah, I ain't gonna do
I'm
that.
playing.
I ain't gonna do that.
Aw.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm just
I ain't gonna
playing.
do that.
I'm curious that you say that. Have you guys talked about stuff that you had like resentments for towards your dad for your childhood?
Yeah, I feel like we did. We there was one day when I lived in Antioch, we went to Baskin Robbins, and that was like my dad's amend. He was making amends at the time. I don't know what step of the program that is, but
Wow.
that's one.
We
of the
can't say it. It's a
steps.
secret.
Yeah, secret step.
Secret society.
But yeah, but yeah, he was making amends to me, and yeah, that was so. We did talk about. I was able to like say the things that hurt me and like how I'm feeling about it now, and like I feel like after that, that's when we really like our relationship got a lot better. Like, cause when I was younger, it's not that it wasn't good. It just he was in prison for like 8 years of my life, so. So it wasn't all the way there like most people have with their dad. But now that he's sober and he's doing different things, it's like it's cool that he's there for me. Yeah,
I love that.
but he did like for him coming back. He did as much as he could. So I'm definitely he's still doing more. It's like
yeah, and he'll continue to do more for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's such a blessing, and it's a blessing that you have forgiven him and opened your heart, to have a relationship with your dad.
Definitely.
It's so important.
Definitely.
And good job for taking accountability.
Yeah. Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. Thank you, son.
Oh,
Yeah. How does your mom feel about you doing music?
My mom, she loves it, I think.
Yeah.
When I first started
Like, my
making-
son does.
Yeah, she's like probably my number one supporter.
Oh, I love that.
She
Like,
is too. She shares the stuff everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think you were performing recently.
Yeah.
She was at the show. I
At
was
the
like,
Juneteenth. Yeah.
yeah. I was like, Heidi, please don't get out there and embarrass him while he's on stage. Because she
Oh.
like to
Yelling.
scream and yell and
My baby!
yeah.
She used to do it when I play football too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She does it. Oh my gosh. She
It's
said,
okay,
"That's
though."
my baby."
Oh my gosh, I love
She
it.
does that.
She is very, very passionate about him doing music and
Definitely.
about everything that he does.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
I
Thankful
love
for
that.
moms. Love you, Mom.
Yeah. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. And we're proud of you too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Super
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
What about your
Oh, shoot.
siblings?
I said thank you. He's talking about her.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
too.
I'm proud of you, Mom.
We're proud of you too.
Yeah.
What about your siblings? How do they feel about you doing music?
My little brother loves it. I think my little sister loves it. My older sister, they all love it really.
You have an older sister?
Yes, I do.
From
my dad.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
From my
Miranda.
dad, yeah. My older sister, LaShondra, love you, sis.
I haven't drank enough water today.
Yeah. And are you good?
I was just gonna ask you something else. You don't have any children.
I do not have any children.
Hold on. Somebody's calling me real quick. Hold on.
Oh, Uncle Nate.
Should I answer it?
Yeah, you can answer.
All right,
Tell me.
hold on.
Answer it.
Hold on.
Hello.
What's up?
What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on with you?
Hey, why the hell Pre making fun
What?
of Rome, and he be giving her ass rides going way to Vallejo and picking her up. Said he had stopped and got some fast food chicken, right? And he said his stomach got fucked up and he couldn't hold it.
Wait, back up, Brad, back up. Wait, what's going on now?
Uncle Rome went to Vallejo to pick up K-Love and Pre, or I guess, yeah, it was K-Love and Pre, right? And Uncle Rome, he said he stopped to get some fried chicken from, I think, Popeyes or something like that. And he said his stomach got fucked up after he ate it.
He said his stomach got fucked up.
Yeah, and
then what happened after that?
And then I guess he said he shitted on himself. He said I couldn't hold that shit.
Wait, is this real?
Is this planned?
Is this real?
No, it's for real, bro. He went to pick
On
up
the podcast when I answered my phone, so the whole recording was on the show.
Oh, you asshole. Your ass crazy.
Hey, I'm live on the show with Noah though. You want to say what's up to Noah?
Yeah.
What's up with it, Aunt?
What's up with you, Neff?
I miss you. Hope you're doing good.
Miss you too. How you been doing?
Been good. Chilling.
Yeah, man. Stay out the way. Keep doing good.
Definitely. Always.
You stay out the way too.
Shit, I am. I have shit.
I love you, Nate. I'm
All right, love you too.
gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you right after the show. All right.
Okay.
All right. One.
All right.
That was hilarious. I swear you didn't plan that.
Damn.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He
Save
should've got
that.
himself.
Save that for his celebration of life someday.
Aww.
I have a dark sense of humor. I have to give a shout out to the girl who did my makeup today,
Oh yeah. What's her name?
who beat my face. Her name is Lily.
She beat you up.
Shout out, Lily.
Shout out to
Hey,
Lily.
Lily, amazing job, Lily.
Yeah.
So Lily did not plan on beating my face today.
Really?
It was a surprise. Last minute.
Wow.
So my son just started back playing football,
Mhm.
and I had to bring him down here to practice today, and he had to be at practice at 4. Normally, I don't leave Santa Rosa to come up here or down here until about 4:30.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, let me stop at Nordstrom's and have someone whip up my face real quick.
Yeah.
And so I walked in. I was like, listen, I have a podcast I'm recording in a couple hours, and I need makeup. And she was like, when? I'm like, right now. And she was like, okay. Actually, the older lady was like, her. And I was like, okay, come on, let's go. What do I need to do? What do I need to buy?
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, you don't have to buy anything. And I was like, okay, well, I'll buy something. You
Yeah.
know, I'm going to need to buy some eyelashes.
That's cool.
But anyways, we ended up talking. She lives in Sonoma County.
Oh, really?
And I went to high school with her aunt.
No way.
And she was just amazing. Lily, you did a great job. You made sure I had a great experience. So you need your makeup done and you're in the Marin County area, go to Nordstrom's in Corte Madera to the Bobby Brown counter and go hit up my girl Lily. So Noah,
Mhm.
I would love to know if and when, no, not if, when you get to perform with your most favorite artist
Uh-huh.
and where. What does that look like? Paint us a picture. Who are you like opening up for, or who's opening up for you, or like who are you like doing a festival with, or
Yeah.
like where is it at? What are we looking at?
So for me, I have a very diverse.
His dad.
Well, of course.
Of course.
It's dad. Of course, dad. That's all. We've already done it.
I
so we're
knew
gonna
that
keep
was
doing it.
coming. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I
We're
should
definitely
get
gonna
that
keep
out the
doing it.
way.
Yeah, we have performed together. No, that's been fun though. That's really been like the highlights of all the performances that I've done so far.
Is
Yeah.
performing with your dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
I
cool.
thought so.
Yeah, because it's like a different energy when you get to perform with your dad. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. You know?
The first person who you saw doing music that made you say, I want to do that. You know,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
to perform, and he's your dad.
Yeah.
And you guys have this new reformed relationship that's beautiful and blossoming even more. So,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, besides your dad,
That's what I did.
besides Freedom.
Okay. So right now, my favorite artist that I listen to probably like on the daily.
Yes.
His name's Young Go.
Young Go.
Young
Like
Go.
Geo.
Yeah, Geo.
Okay.
He's a real good rapper.
Where's he
I would
from?
like to perform with him.
So he's a California cat.
Yeah, definitely from England.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut that.
No, yeah, he's from Englewood, and I would like to perform with him. I feel like that would be dope. Cause actually, I sent him one of my songs when I first started doing music, and I didn't think he was gonna get back to me at all. So when he did,
He got back to you?
Yeah, he was like,
Okay.
he told me to keep going, like
Nice.
keep at it. So I was
Little
like,
Scrappy got back to him too.
yeah, Lil Scrappy
Really?
did get back to me.
Hey,
Yeah, that
that's
was
what's up.
Yeah.
What did he say? He
Which
just
one?
like
Go
he's-
time or
Yeah.
Young Go.
Young Go?
Young Go. He said. Well, he just told me to keep going. Like he didn't say too much, which is cool because I didn't think he was gonna get back.
I
to
bet
me
you
at
were
all.
so juiced.
I was just.
Yeah, you're like showing everybody what hit.
Because if it's somebody that you listen to all
Yeah.
the time and then they hear your music and they're like, oh, it sounds good. Like keep
Mhm.
doing it. You know.
That's the power of
motivating.
social media now, right? Like we can really
Yeah.
talk to anybody.
But that's the thing. Like he's kind of like I wouldn't say he's underground, but he's not at the like a Drake type level yet. So,
Right.
So like he's accessible to me. That's why I'm trying to
Mhm.
connect with the artists that's like
Yeah.
I feel like they're accessible. You
He's
know?
still humble.
Yeah, still humble. I want to perform with, which is we don't really do the same type of music, but Burna Boy.
Oh.
I feel like if I could somehow like open up for Burna Boy or something,
Mm.
I don't know if it would work, but I like Burna Boy's music. I don't know if you've heard of Burna Boy.
I haven't heard of Young Go, but I've heard of Burner Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also one more,
Okay.
Lil Baby. I
Oh.
like Lil
Hey!
Baby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's raw.
Yeah, Lil Baby go hard.
hmm What does 5 years from now look like for Ezekiel?
For Ezekiel, 5 years from now, well, I want to. So I actually have a notebook that I wrote some things down, my goals. I don't know if it's necessarily 5 years, but it's just something I can see happening in the near future.
Okay.
So some of the things I had on that list was like, I want to have like, I just want to have a good support, you know. I don't want to call them fans because I feel like nobody wants to be called a fan. So, but like I want to have a good support group. You feel me? That rocks with me. And then also like I want to perform in San Francisco.
What should we call him?
Supporters?
Huh?
Supporters?
Thank you,
I think-
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
You just have no idea what you just did right now.
I just
mean,
don't
go
want to
ahead.
call nobody
Go
a
ahead.
fan.
Go ahead. No, I need to hear what you have to say. Go ahead. You want to kill me right now.
Dad, how you feel if somebody call you a fan? If it's not a sports team, it feels kind of weird. Like you're kind of a person.
I'm a
you know?
fan. I'm a fan of a lot of people right now.
It was like this. So I just heard Grandpa was about to come.
Did you watch that episode with Cameron?
Yeah. Oh, I think I did. I saw the grandma part. It was like you did a prank call or something like that.
Yeah, we called your sister.
Yeah. I saw that one.
So we have the episode of Grandpa where I bring out Grandpa, but then our friend Cameron came on and she had been practicing a grandma voice.
Oh, really?
You gotta
I
watch
didn't
it.
see that
It's
one yet. Then I
so
gotta check that one out.
Funny. Yeah. It's more towards the end of the episode, just so you know.
Okay. Sounds
But
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was funny. And there was one part she said something. I'm all, oh, your daddy's all, oh, Grandpa just got all hot and bothered or whatever he said. I don't know. It was hilarious. Oh
Her
my
face.
That's funny.
Her face when she said it over here.
Yeah.
She was like, oh. Grandpa just got excited over there.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh,
that's
man.
cool.
It's never a dull moment on this show, for
No.
real.
Yeah, for real.
We have fun. This is real therapy in here.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah.
So, to switch gears real quick, you played football with someone very important, right?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Najee Harris. I think I was a freshman when he was like a sophomore or junior. But like when I was a sophomore,
Yeah.
I got put up to varsity for the playoffs. So I did play a little bit with him. I didn't play like a whole season with him. Or nothing, but it was cool like to play with him just a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. And yeah, I got ran over. Because I was a linebacker, as I told y'all. And they put me up to play scout team defense.
Wait, Najee ran you over?
Yeah.
Najee, I'm gonna get you, bro. He ran my son over.
He ran me smooth. Like I was, so I'm like at the hole. I'm thinking I'm just gonna take him at the legs.
That boy's strong.
He just high stepped me. Yeah, he got me. But I never forget that though, because like you get ran over from somebody that made it somewhere. That's different than getting ran over from like a nobody. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna bring him on the show.
Oh, that'd be tight. That'd be tight. Yeah. That would be cool.
Well, he's got all kind of plans.
I got big plans for this show. You
Big
have no
plans.
idea. You have no idea. It's coming.
I like surprises.
For real.
Freedom.
Yes.
Freedom. I can go anywhere.
So recently I messaged you and I asked you to tell me what you love about your dad today, and I loved your response.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I didn't get to read it on the show.
Dang.
What?
You didn't get to read it?
Not on the
I
show.
don't even remember exactly what I told you, but I feel like I kind of.
You can tell us.
Because I feel like every day is different what I love about my dad.
Yeah.
But I think it was like I loved the relationship I have with you now. Like,
Yeah.
Was it something along those lines?
Here, let me show you. Like, it was perfect because he was talking about the wreckage that we cause when we're in our addiction, and like, you know, the damage that we do with our loved ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, perfect that you just said that.
Dang. Yeah, that did go together. I feel like I kind of do remember.
Yeah, I was.
Somewhat.
Well, he was saying that of talking about the wreckage, and I go, oh, well, you know, I said, when we get sober, we repair a lot of our relationships, and like we help people heal and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I reached out to your wife and your kids today, and I asked them to tell me some things that they love about you. And he's like, what? You did something without me knowing? I knew you were up to something. You've been too quiet today. But Noah, you said, hey, yes, the things I love about my dad are how when he sets his mind to something, he can do it. I feel like he instilled that in me as well. Also, I love the relationship I have with him now. I feel like I can tell him anything, and he won't judge me. And he lets me learn life on my own, but still is there to tell me when I need to do better.
Yes. Definitely.
Love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Love you too.
Sure.
I think that's a great parenting skill.
Yeah.
Not a lot of parents can do that for their kids, where they like let them learn on their own, let them mess up. I almost said the F word.
Good job. You cut it.
Thank you. But then when they do make a mistake, whatever a mistake is, I feel like mistakes aren't even a real thing anymore.
Yeah.
It's like either it's an experience that you had to go through, or you knew better and you did it anyways, and it's not a mistake. It was a choice, right? So whenever we do something that we have to learn from, right, and then our parents are there to kind of guide us through the situation and like give us advice, or be like, you know, next time I would have maybe did this or that.
Yeah.
And I can see that your dad's probably a really good guider.
Definitely.
So I think that's a huge blessing and a skill to have as a parent.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents are a little too strict.
Yeah.
And they try to live through their kids almost, it seems like. But not my parents.
Yeah. Well, I think too, a lot of parents parent their kids out of fear.
Yeah.
Right? Because of things that they might have experienced. Like, I always heard this thing, don't parent your kids out of your own childhood experience. You're never going to experience the things your dad went through as a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some things to a certain degree, but not at all what your father experienced. Your experience as a person is going to be completely different than his. Yeah. And I think a lot of the times we go, oh, I went through this as a kid and I need to parent my kid like this because of what I've experienced. And that's just not fair to them or you or anybody else. Like, it's not even realistic. And you're right. A lot of parents try to live through their kid. Oh, I didn't get to do this, so I want you to do that. It's like, no, this is not you. This is not your life. Let your kid live their life. And if they need to come to you and they screw up or they are having a hard time, you be there for them. You help them out. You guide them. You give them constructive criticism. Tough love sometimes. But it's not our job to live our life for our kids.
I agree.
We don't come with a owner's manual. We come with parents, you know, for guidance. Because even an owner's manual, you don't have to use it. right?
Yep.
Wow. What advice would you give someone like a child or a young adult whose parents are alcoholics or drug addicts?
Let's see. I would definitely try to find an outlet. Like, if you're not like, you know, musically gifted, or if you feel like you're not, I feel like anybody can be. You just gotta put your time to it. But like, you know, I feel like you have to find an outlet, and whether that be sports or lifting weights, or it could be anything, really drawing.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to find something to put that energy towards. Because if you just let that energy build up, you're gonna go do something that you're gonna regret, and it might ruin your whole life. You know, so definitely find something to put your time towards that you enjoy doing, and then also find somebody that you could talk to that you trust, like whether it be a counselor at school or, you know, a teacher that you really, you know, connect with.
Yeah.
You can trust like people like that. I feel like, you know,
Yeah.
you may not be able to trust the friend group that you have, because you never know, people might turn on you. But that's why I feel like you can trust those older people that are not in your family that you can talk to. You know, I feel like they'll be there for you and give you some good advice.
What were some of the best memories you had of like your grandma and grandpa?
My best memories was just a lot of them are just living there with them for a long time in Antioch. Like, I remember my grandpa taught me how to drive. My grandpa taught me how to drive. That was, imagine that.
What kind of car did you learn to drive?
It was a Kia Optima. It was like a nice one too, and it was tinted windows, so I wasn't like. It was actually a fun car to learn how to drive. And then I got a 1996 Toyota Avalon I used to drive.
Okay.
I put some speakers in it and I was slapping that day. I like that one.
Okay.
And yeah, but yeah, so my grandpa, definitely grateful that he taught me how to drive. You know, that's something that I'll never forget. And then my grandma, just her always like being there. I used to always love going to my grandma's house. Even as a kid, I used to want to be with my grandma more than my own parents. So it's like I just always loved my grandma so much. So
that's what grandmas and grandpas are for too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I love the advice that you gave all the way around, and when you said to be able to trust other adults like in your life, and you hear a lot of kids that have trauma like currently in their life, and they're like, I don't want to talk to a counselor. I don't want to talk to somebody I don't know and tell them how I feel and stuff like that. And it's like sometimes that can be the only person that you really can trust. Like you said, you can't always trust your friend groups or your peers or even people in your family, because they might go tell your parents or, you know, this or that person. So a counselor at school or something, or I don't know. I feel like you just kind of know, like, if life keeps presenting you with a person, you know, that you could talk to, and it's important to have someone to get out your thoughts and feelings too.
Definitely. And if it's young people that see this, you guys can reach out to me. I'm always there if you need somebody to talk to. You know, like, I went through it, so I already know, you know, how it is. You know, always feel free.
Oh my gosh, that's the heart of his. My goodness, you're an amazing human being.
Thank you.
I hope you know that.
It. You guys too.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
What do you feel like if you weren't doing music, you would be doing?
Shoot, just working.
Yeah.
Just working. Kind of what I was doing before I started doing my music. I was kind of working and not working out. I was being lazy. I was like, you know, just sitting around, really kind of in my depression phase for a little bit, because I was going through like a little breakup kind of thing, trying to get back. So. But now, yeah, definitely, like, now that I'm doing music, it made me want to work out. So now it's like...
That's so true.
Yeah.
I always just think about the endorphins that it releases, but that's true. You're right. You did something that you didn't really want to do because you're like, damn, I got to get up and go put my workout clothes on, go over to the gym, get on this machine. And, you know, there might be people in there, I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just putting my headphones in, leave me alone. But then once you're working out, you're like, okay, I'm good. Getting there is the hardest part.
I know it is.
I think... maybe, I don't know, once you drop your EP or your album and you do a couple more performances, we want to know, like, how things are going for you. We'll have you back on the show.
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe a little update of progress.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you do have performances, we'll let everyone know on the show too, because I think
Yes,
everyone's gonna want to
please.
keep up with you.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool,
You're a hot
man.
commodity over here.
Feel free to tap in with me, man. I'm always open. DMs are open.
Yeah.
He's checking them, ladies. Oh yeah, and are you single?
I am single.
Oh, he's on the market,
on
ladies.
the market.
He's on
Exploring
Okay, okay. All right, he's exploring options. So it is still what do they call it?
What's
You
that?
young people, what's it called? Because like summertime,
Mhm.
right? Is like
Hot boy summer.
oh, you in the hot boy summer?
Nah, I was just like,
I heard hot boys were up a
No.
little bit.
Hot boys is up.
Okay, Hot Boys is up,
Nah, it's
okay.
like- I don't know. I'm kind of cool. I don't really be doing too much. I just be
Summertime is
chilling.
like application season, you know, or interview season. And then like when you get closer to wintertime, then you pick your like final few. And then
need
by the
one.
time winter's there, you
Yeah.
got your one, you know, that
You
you're
gotta
in the
keep
cold
warm,
with.
you know?
Yeah, you know. So he's
Yeah.
in interview season right now,
I'm in
ladies.
interview season. You can
Yeah.
call it that. You can
Yeah.
call it that.
Okay.
Send the applications to his dad, please.
And maybe we need to review them.
Yeah. That's my managers right here.
Maybe we could have them come on the show and we can interview them. Like, what was that show back in the day?
I don't know about that.
Let your daddy interview him, Brad.
Remember that
that'd be
show back in
crazy.
the day where they'd have like a wall and the guy couldn't, or the girl, whoever it was, couldn't see like the people that were competing for the dude or the
Oh,
lady
yeah, that
or
was,
whatever.
Oh.
Like Love something, Love Connection.
blind or
Stop.
Yeah, we might get canceled. Never mind, cut that out.
Cut that out.
My bad.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, this has been fun. We
Yeah.
could go on and on, but we got to get out of here before they
All
kick
right.
us out.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
Anyways, thank you, CMCM, Community Media Center of Marin. We love you all so much for
Yes,
having
thank
us
you.
here all the time to do our thing. We love it. Thank you, Freedom. And
thank you.
you to all of our supporters. We appreciate you so much. We just dropped a new episode today. So check that out. And you can find us on, we changed our handle on our Instagram. It is now MAYBEE and Freedom instead of Get With The Program Pod. So
Okay.
our show is still called Get With The Program Podcast, but we are MAYBEE and Freedom. And so we're going by that now on our Instagram, and we're going to
Sounds
change,
good.
you know, all our social media is going to be the same across the board, so that,
Okay.
because everyone just knows us by that, you know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it was only right that
For
we
sure.
switched that up. Again, thank you to Lily at Nordstrom's Bobby Brown makeup counter for beating my face today. And anything else you want to tell anyone, Freedom?
I think we're good. I think I just want to say thank you to my son. Thank you so
Thank you
much for
guys
coming
so
to the
much.
show. I love you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you for
love
having
you.
me. This was
Thank
fun.
you.
This was
For real.
awesome.
Thank
Good.
you.
We're glad you had fun.
Yes,
It is.
I did
Tell your
have a lot of
friends.
fun. Yes, they're gonna watch it. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
them to watch it. Hey,
Yeah.
you wanna learn about me? You better watch this.
Yep.
Nah, for real.
They're gonna be like, no, you just want to show your daddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nah, this is cool for sure.
Oh, and remember also, you can watch our podcast on Marin TV channel 26 Comcast and channel 99 on AT&T every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. and every Friday night at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can find our podcast anytime on our YouTube channel, which is MAYBEE and Freedom at Get With The Program Podcast.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Love
Peace and
y'all.
love. Yeah.
I've been walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back, you know I stay down. I can't help it because I'm really a bay child. Walking down the long road tryna find my way out. Man, I even tried to move up out the bay for a while, but I always come back.